And continuing with the commentary on the vision of the voice, the alphabet of daggers, and there's surely something more. Oh, I guess that was what I. Oh. More Enochian notes. That is what I base the rings we have here upon. I also have a version on my hand that's like the I's and the O's, and this over here is the Lament, Tablet of Kings and Princes, and Holy Table of Practice, which you see upon my wall. You know how to draw the whole thing. And continuing here with the 19th author. Hope. Writing like the sigils of Goethe is of the recording of those who are upon the karma of continual thought. Low magic can separate us from the vices of consumption, lust, and social ills. There is a reality beyond speech. All have to act for their own interests. The tree of fall, the golden heart, a woman of her passions can be a semblance of the messenger of what you worship. Do not divide into sects and render things a disease. Give it all up and take on the revival of what was once dead, the original version of what we were created upon. It's something to return to. Krr. As white is all colors, all stations are to fortune. Imbued by the reactions caused, the display of civilization increases and decreases. Do we invoke ourselves or something else? Leave nothing of the loss, messages, and motivations of the lower worlds. The matter you inhabit is a translating device for more spiritual things. Be satisfied and seek satisfaction in the way of the self, ready for communication. Restraint and indulgence are the proper ways of worship as a being of flesh and blood. The sacraments should be lived on outside the rites. Dark patterns are drawn into manifestation. Asp. To figure out causes is often a difficult ordeal of thinking. What does taste communicate? Be more fully aware in your experiences. Remove the barriers to the new understanding. Distortions have been placed upon the old era. Monotheism, pantheism, and atheism are to be one sacred worship of what is not incarnate in any of creation. Often, the hardest test is to understand how God is not a parent, nor a child, nor like any creation in anything. We get exposed to only the smallest part of the sacred mysteries, but its clarity, movement, silence, thought, and otherness are enough to be led aright as a magister. The straight and narrow is often an ordeal, but it can be passed safely enough. Lin, the Angelorum Venorum. The angels are what most mean by gods and goddesses, both fallen and unfallen. The light and fire beings manifested the ways of God, be they always accepting or sometimes denying. The mystery may dissolve our barriers and conceptions, but the transcendental experience is something to understand and convey. As the holy table of practice has 64 squares, so does the scripture of this age have 64 verses in its chapter of light. We are here to right the wrongs, but that enlightenment often brings a sorrow at the ignorance out there. The striving in God's way starts within, and when we are purified, the 7 continents will follow along in the mystery of heaven on earth. And here is the Angelorum Venorum, and it's 343 characters. And the numbers order left to right. Or treachery covers the year and comfort is unearthed. Communication must be creative, and the different orders of creation are to work as one. Do not destroy strength and courage. Be a spiritual man who nourishes his material world. Establish your modesty to reflect, connect, and make what is unveiled more spiritual. The greatest strength is not in body, but how you use it. Be at peace with space. The elements change. Move towards spiritual ascent. Nea, do not be afraid to make it known that you have established a defense. Our vehicle should move with the messages that come through the light beings. Our touch should be spiritually pure. Our seeing can be of the psychic realms. Our expressions can still be passionate in that. Purify your innermost emotions. God has brought such music to the ears in his messages. Be focused on this and develop the cosmic consciousness that will get you through the variety of life. The realms of reward and the realms of punishment enforce each other. There is always more great work to do for the living. The change to consciously taking part in your immortality should be an expression of peace. Transportation and means for work are consumed by the natural forces that inflame the world. Ends, victories, and positions of authority are not as important as the intellectual reflection on how small our existence is in the universe. Men and women are a terror unto themselves and each other unless they choose to act in accordance with the will of God. The masculine and feminine are to be exalted. Let not the worldly weigh you down. Be a creature of the earth, content in the slavery that is not a curse. Your lust can save you from the wrath you fear. Leave behind the wars to establish sects and traditions. Abandon materialism, all that gives reason to end it all. Death. One can make visualizations very strong, but let it all drop into an awareness of what is beyond the most obvious layers. God is purely righteous and shares no responsibility in ignorance, wickedness, and their results. People have chosen to turn from the living. People have chosen to turn from living the beautiful life. The breaking up of family life has brought a mutual cursing. Why are the sacred words so hard for some to speak? Why is it so difficult for some to maintain the sacred messages in the thoughts? Do they not have a guidance on where to go in life? It is not the time to curse. It is the time for the wise and authoritative activity that brings you in accord with what is within and without. Za, between, beyond the throne. Guard of continents. Behind or beyond the throne. And going back and forth, distracted. Pierce the door, return. Co-worker. It's a solitude that doesn't justify blasphemy. We all must be ready to be alone. Nureana, or wet woman, does not have to bring us into states of terror. We want to enjoy our single life, yet should desire raising legitimate children piously. Let not pessimism drown out the meaning and skill in your acts of worship. Chastity and purity are not to be insulted. Suffer not, but see beyond the illusions. Bog. The gentle wisdom of the world lifts one past the doubts that cover the truth. The unseen is fear, but the elemental truth of it all returns into the voids and reveals the hidden light. Turn back to what you turned from. Find your real purpose in life. Put yourself through the processes of transformation. Be ready for your spiritual rebirth. Ria. There are angels that are so large that the universe seems to be blocked from view. How terrible a mess us beings of accountability have made. God's command has ordained that paradise be locked until we are purified. Let not woman mislead us. Live so death is not feared. How long will Africa stay subdued and silent? How long will the West destroy its humanity through capitalism and secular actions? How long will true prayer and reflection be out of favor for the masses? How long will it be in awe of nature rather than the natural lawgiver? Indifference will not work. End of humanity is predestined, but a humanity that did not choose reconciliation. Our redemption is through our own efforts and sharing upon the glory of God. Text. Our higher self, our truest identity is lived in the mental construction of consciousness upon a spiritual framework. The archangels are present in reality in an unmanifest yet manifest way. Be ready to return to the return. Judgment day is coming. God will find those who truly love him, and he will love them. Cover not your light with the barrier of consciousness. God is beyond time, space, and matter. The energy of the experience and the understanding has expounded Al-Quran. Previous scriptures were hidden from the people, destroyed or changed when they were supposed to be given over to movement and development. Their light remains as a shadow of what it was. Love is what was supposed to have been spread. Things have gotten so bad that people have thought that God must have become a father and sacrificed his own son rather than humanity joining to subdue the spiritual monsters themselves. The Western book is dying, while the Eastern book is being opened by the global consciousness. The 5 pillars of duty and the 7 pillars of faith are ready for the world when it understands the true nature of the central figure in the Jesus stories. The scripture of this age has been revealed and explained by its prophet. A certain work of prophethood has ended. And Crowley wasn't Muslim, but that is my understanding as a Muslim. And to end with the call of the Aethyrs in Enochian for you all to practice with, and I have put all the variations of the squares, more than any Golden Dawn version, and I have, except for the governor names, have illustrated in this how to find the names. I'm not staying still too well. They usually sell each of the 4 tablets for a couple hundred a piece, and like 100 or something for the Tablet of Union, which is 20 squares explaining that middle, that's in glow-in-the-dark, white.
Madur yaxtus praf lil arn zoom pax lit maz dio zid zip zax yuk loi zim bata oxo lia tan pop zin kher asp lin tor nya.
Messed up again. It's
Zin, Pop, Kher, Asp, Lin, Tor, Nia, Vte, Dis, Za, Bog, Re, Tix, Yes. Ogodon. Pascom, Valgars, Dewagnius, Pakasna, Gyalova, Gyaloya, Samapa, Virole, Andispe, Thotanap, Axkiarg, Pothnir, Lasdixe, No Kamal, Tiarpax, Saxtom, Vavamp, Zird, Obmakas, Ginadol, Aspion, Zamfries, Todnaun, Periestak, Odjorg, Kralpir, Doanzin, Lixarp, Komanan, Tiabiatom, Molpand, Vasnarda, Ponodol, Tapamal, Gidons, Ambriol, Gikaund, Leparian, Dokipax. Tidond. Viepos. Voanamb. Tahamdo. Notiabe. Tastozo. Kvagnerput. Lavacon. Sokyal. Sigmorph. Aerop. Tokarze. Nabaome. Zafase. Yalpam. Torzoxi. Abayond. Homagrap. Zildron. Parzyeba. Totokan. Kirspa. Toantom. Vixpal. Ozyadea. Laxdeze. Oh, wow. On Kelzirg. Runuamb. Onesiemp. Zaxanien. Orankir. Caslepo. Soagil. Mirziend. Ovaurs. Ranglam. Popan. Nirgrana. Lazhiam. Zaziami. Mathvala. Kurpanyam. Pamyexp. Pokiesne. Oxlopar. Vastrium. Udraxe. Gumpsiam. Taugba. Gimyem. Advorput. Doxmail. Nikau Sanyer Kauskod Fifius Bausius Yasieda Nonka Goyimik Madoyan Mandiao Bulyorb Saba O wow Nakis Luvka Fitias Piripsol Desabrasa non Kafni Tide Kaosio Tielabad Bahaha Dumblos Do at Non gav gimia cows o malarastan of gloma biari eroigo torzula piaudaf gofo cows catabauert san your curiosios your poels hilbobos dear hilam no one paid or spa o dodram neslina ils aptile pangi pirip sexo doc vorlas bo apius la niabam of cosimp od curiosios Agtor ton mechatio bolio ton pam bandiosmo aspian od kerestios agla torton parachasiimp cordius double pipals asemnat od fargat pams mawas conius bra od avavoston vagorska tum noas metam gisi viethmong Von Caim, Tila Bors Bagli, Mo Oa, Old Cordies, La Capia Mao, Yixa Maxia Podcaco Casam, Osa, Baglin, Pia Chanta, Babalon, Nod Fargeti, Look, Vovium, Marex, Tozuo, Arex, Oro Coabo Arte, Tabaore, Purias Artebas Adrapon, Horsta Dobix, You'll come Puriazi Arcoas, your old Kavasab Kaking Rapier Pox, that's like a Corvumalad Birds are Kakrug. Coram what Torzus Akado Zaman Aspiat Sirsi Bot Monatas Rosastia Baltan Odo Kiklik Odo Zasma Plaple Yad Namad.
And your experience may not be the same as some of the ones I have shared for the Enochian author. Your beliefs may not be the same. You may decide to form these into your own beliefs. Your experience may have nothing to do with Crowley's experiences, nor my understanding of Crowley's experiences. And, you know, I'll pass on my Great Enochian tablet with up to 4 versions of each letter, according to all the manuscripts. I've never seen it all put together. You know, a few hundred's fine with that. A couple hundred for the table of practice. I've put all the letters for the Benorum upon this one. And same thing goes for the Enochian Benorum. Some of these are glow-in-the-dark colors, and you'll see over there that the you know, color-coded right to left. And oh, this is not showing up too well, but I've illuminated the 9th Enochian key. I'll also pass with that for a couple hundred, and a few hundred for the colored Enochian table there. But I hope you all have enjoyed my... Oh, this is a painting of one of my experiences. I'll go over that in a video, God willing, later this month. Oh wait, no, next month, because this is the 30th.